Good morning. It is May 4th, 2020, and I'm snapping back in the swing of things back here in Georgia, checking on my plants. Had to move them around some. My watermelons died, but looks like my winter squash and zucchini is doing pretty okay. One of my zucchinis died too. Tomatoes doing fine. These are my heirloom tomatoes. I'm so proud. It's like the biggest they've ever gotten. Got some nice strawberries coming in. Blueberries after 2 weeks. That's what they looking like. Yeah, but I'm gonna just go run some errands real quick. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm kind of intermediate fasting today. Last night's dinner was pretty satiating, and that's why I love the lamb. Like, I really never feel too hungry after that. But see what I'm gonna get into for today. Just here at my local feed store picking up some more watermelon because mine, died. But look at the feet. Aren't they cute? Ah, it's so cute. Touch, touch. No touch. Touch, touch. Can I touch you? No? Okay. Like, don't touch me, human. Got my watermelon. Back from running errands, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Still gonna whip up a little something to keep me going. I was intermediate fasting earlier, but pretty hungry. It's not gonna be much because dinner will be just right around the corner, and I might do a little bit of exercising later, as well as catching up on some editing. About to go over there and feed the fish. I know they missed this. And we have the resident gooselings. They hatched. It's the real ones this time, not those imposters that was over here the other day. Hello, George. And Maria. I'll just name you Maria. I know y'all missed this. This isn't really something I have to do either. I just like to watch them eat. It's a courtesy. So y'all are welcome. All right, so guess I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff to replant my watermelons here. These are the icebox watermelon. Those are the small little dark ones, the heirlooms. Said this one would be better because I don't have to, well, they won't bond as much as the crimson or the jumbo. So get to work. Got some random tomato plants growing. Can dig those up, transport them. I don't even know what kind. Add some fertilizer. Got 4 of them actually. This one is about to sprout. Actually, yeah. There we go. I know they missed me. Gotta make sure I keep them watered. You know, they're super needy. How did you get in there? I actually brought this one here from a nursery, and I don't recall ever planting anything like this in there, so must have been something that slipped off. Looks kind of like a zucchini plant or squash plant, but I just know that this pot isn't big enough for the 2 of them, so just what I suspected. It's either a squash seed or a zucchini seed. So I don't know how it got in there, but I mean, probably the place of transport had more than just blueberries that they sprout. So this probably got in a mix somewhere and ended up growing in my pot. But zucchini and squash seeds are pretty similar, and since I kind of have room, I guess I'll put it with the zucchini and hope for the best. I'll adopt it. You're my baby now. Alright, because some of these I have to end up pruning off, like these dead parts here. It's not gonna regrow or anything like that, so the best thing to do is help the plant conserve energy and put it where it's needed so that it can grow the healthy fruit that are up here. Just take off some of these dead leaves. There's no sense in conserving them. That way new leaves can grow and they can do photosynthesis. I made it an arm day today because I feel like I've really been slacking on my arms, and that is one of my goal areas to get together. I got the weights right here, and now that I have my GoPro working, I get to film myself on the trail and work out and do the little punches on that. So I'm at the halfway point right now, and wow, it's amazing what 2 weeks of not doing that. Actually, I haven't done this in a while with the weights, in a minute, but it's still amazing how 2 weeks not training with weights kind of makes a difference. Because when I was at home, I was just mainly walking and riding my bike. Surprisingly, I didn't catch any kind of, sore muscles or leg cramps or anything like that. So that's a relief. When I was living at home mainly, that and walking my dog was my main cardio. Now that I don't have a bike, I'm pretty much forced to, just walk, use my own God-given 2 feet, which is good because I never used to like running on the treadmill or running at all, but it took some getting used to with the help of some music, imagination. So they look like weights to you guys, but I'm pretending they are swords, and I'm probably cutting my own head off right now with one. Oh, it's 2 deer. Yeah, 2 deer grazing all the way back there. I'm actually gonna do this backwards. Disco. Well, back from my walk. I don't know, a lot of y'all about to watch this little piece right here, and it's like, what does this have to do with weight loss? But there is a beautiful call throughout the wilderness, and it's made by a barred owl. And I hear one over in the trees that way, and I was like trying to communicate with it. I know y'all like, what? Girl, go in the house. Okay. Yeah, it shut up. It shut up now that I did that. Didn't hear anything else from it. He shut up. It's going on 9 o'clock here. I got dinner going and just my post-workout tea. Just gonna unwind a little bit. But I'm in the process of rethinking some things like my diet. And I kind of realized that last week I took in a lot more carbs than usual. So this week I'm gonna try cutting back on those carbs, like the refined carbs at least, like the bread. And I know I was eating on a little bit of cake when I was at home and yada yada yada. Still thinking over some stuff what I need to do. I know that when I'm usually here, I don't usually take in that many carbs at once. No breakfast, I'd have oatmeal. And if I have oatmeal, I won't have anything bread. But last week it was like oatmeal and bread and oatmeal and bread and cake and then something else. So just still reevaluating some stuff, and hopefully by the end of the week I'm another pound down.
Keep getting up. Why am I still fighting? I mean, I've lost any reason to live. What keeps pushing me? I'll never give up again. Because if I die, these memories of you die with me. That's why I'll do whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to live.
Morning. It's Tuesday the 5th and I'm intermediate fasting again. I just dropped my car off at the shop and said it'll be about an hour before I know what's going on. I'm just gonna walk to this grocery store. Figure it'd be good to get some steps in. It's a cool looking stick. I have the power. Walked at least a good quarter of a mile. It's not that far from where I started. I do not like the look of this. Crossing over into enemy territory. But I'm almost there. I bought my magic staff in too. I don't trust it outside. Maybe I should have got a basket. Alright, I'm on a mission for the special fruit. I don't even know what that is. no, they're enemy scouts scavenging on some poor creature. Back! Back, you enemy scouts, back! Haha, I saved them, but unfortunately I'm too late. Ah! Ah, they're coming in! This is funny. That one's the boss battle. Look how he's puffing up. Oh, bring it, buddy. I'm ready. Yeah, enemy scouts. Yeah! Yeah! Behold my magic staff. They're eating their own kind. Cannibalistic birds. Picking on its own kind. He's harassing people. The enemy chose with strange minions. Oh well. While they're preoccupied, now it's my chance. Ha! Not today, enemy. Okay, I'm done. I crossed the bridges and the raging river, crossed over enemy territory, fought off their minions, and now I have obtained the items that I need to continue to live healthy, and now I am gonna go and get my gripe on from the vet. Hey, I auditioned for that show. My baby. Doing it a little different today. I just got done eating my breakfast, so I'm pooped. I'm tired. I'm gonna just take a nap and then later get up, go do some working out. So, night night. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I actually woke up about 2 hours ago. I wasn't planning to sleep as long as I did, but that's my body saying I needed to. And I was gonna get up after a short nap and work out, but I decided to just kind of take it easy today. I have been going for a minute, from traveling, back on Sunday, and then running a couple of errands, catching up on some Georgia life stuff that I need to get done, still need to get done, and yeah, just the whole shenanigans of it all. So I realized that's pretty much my body just saying, hey, take it easy today, please. So yeah, and then staying up early mornings and waking up early mornings isn't helping my situation either. And that's a big part of weight loss, is just relaxing, some type of rest, not just exercise. And a lot of people fail to realize that, even myself, because I mistake it as laziness. But I have to realize I'm not being lazy. It's just a part of the package, you know. Outside of nutrition and exercise, you do need the rest. So like I told you earlier, I'm pretty active. I'm an active person, and I gotta sometimes feel like I'm doing something to feel successful. I don't know, like that's just, I guess, one of my flaws. But I believe it was Denzel Washington that said this: don't mistake movement as progress. So I'm gonna take today and do that, do something with, you know, that's meaningful in the moment. And I think that in this moment, rest is necessary, very necessary. Not gonna tear my body down any more than it can, faster than it can build itself up. And yeah, just gotta bite the bullet on this one. Like, sit down, Alex, sit down. Okay. I gotta talk to myself rough sometimes. I need that pep talk. It's Cinco de Mayo, so I'm gonna make stuffed bell peppers. Said I want to do 4 ounces of venison. Got another half teaspoon of olive oil. Now we wait bit. So it's about 1:30 in the afternoon, and I intermediate fasted this morning because I went to go pick up some catfish. A hunting buddy of mine caught nice Georgia wild caught catfish as well as some crappie here. And this will be my first time eating, they call them crappie or crappie, you know, whichever, tomato. But went to also buy another watermelon plant. This is going to be the last round because if I can't get this one right, then oh well, I'll try again next season. But I'm going to plant that. But first, I'm going to whip up a little quick breakfast. Okay, bought 2 new watermelon plants. This goes south. I don't know what to say. There. So, I am rushing because I am late. I'm rushing to the training grounds. And I hear this new trainer is a hard ass. He's training some of the best. And I can only imagine how much I'm in for it. That looks like him up ahead. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I got here as fast as I could. No. Won't happen again. Right. 3 laps. Tire flips. Got it. Ah, the old friend. Here we go. Sorry, sir. I think I like dragging it better. Kiddo 10,000. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I just woke up. I'm not really hungry, so I'm just gonna eat some bacon, eggs, and a slice of toast. The meal last night still had me pretty full. Well, the strawberries weighed back out at 2.6 ounces, so I'm going to just subtract that from the original 3.4 and save these for later. So I'm out here tending to my garden, and as you saw, I bought 2 new watermelon plants yesterday, and one of them is not doing so well again. I fixed the mistake that I think that I made, and it still just wilted away. The sun should be over here on this side in the next couple of hours, but I just went ahead and moved the one that wasn't doing so well into its own individual pot, watered it down, get it some sunlight. Hopefully it'll perk up soon. But this is annoying. I've been trying 3 years to get some successful watermelon from pots or the trough here. Hasn't been working out. I've germinated everything from tomato seeds to lemon seeds to avocado seeds. The lemon and avocado, lemon did fairly well. Avocado, not so much. This isn't the climate for it. It's only muggy in Georgia for a couple of months. This seems to be holding out against the birds. I lied. What the freaking flacking? This strawberry was ripened not too long ago, and then just like that, there goes the birds. I'm gonna go on a rampage. How do I know it's a bird? Well, just look at the markings. That's the work of a beak. Freaking birds. I mean, I have strawberries I bought from the store, but I want my own for my garden. Oh, punks. Oh, gardening. But the good news, at least my winter squash is beginning to blossom some flowers here. And I'm not sure about these. I'm gonna have to water this some more. But the tomatoes also. Now these are the tomatoes here that I germinated. This is should be a striped heirloom, and the rest of them are red heirlooms over here that I just stuck in this. They come out really nicely.
Years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. One shinobi faced the nine-tailed fox, who was known as the Fourth Hokage.
Naruto?
What do you want now, Sensei?
Well, I was just thinking. Maybe after you clean this all up, I could take you out for some ramen. The good stuff. What do you think?
Ha! Now that's some serious motivation. I'll have this clean in no time.
Lord Hokage.
I know how you feel. You...
What? What is it?
When you're gonna let me graduate, then everything will be okay. That's the way it works, right? Anyone who learns a jutsu from this scroll passes.
Huh? Where'd you get that idea?
Mizuki-sensei told me about it.
Huh? Are you okay, honorable grandson? And by the way, there's nothing here for you to trip on. It's pretty flat.
Who is this shrimp?
It's that kid.
Work and guts. That's two things, but okay, I'm with you. Show me a transformation. Believe it. Show me what you can do, and I'll take you to the next level.
For mincemeat, make me a little cuter, okay? Ta!
He's scary.
Lord Hokage! I've been looking for you.
For what purpose?
It's about Naruto. Did he resubmit his ninja ID photo? You know, I gave him a big lecture the other night at the ramen shop. Next, Naruto Uzumaki.
This is a total waste of time, Naruto.
We always pay for your screw-up.
Like I care.
Well, since Bay is out on a mission, I am going to be training with these guys. So, yeah, they can be pretty intense too. But really, it's nothing that vigorous. I've done this before, but this time, it's been a while since I've done it. Last time, I had at least 40 pounds on my back. This time it's just 20 because kind of downgraded. This is my tree stand, and I use this to climb trees when I'm hunting. So it's a lot lighter than the other one that I had, which means it is a little easier. But the more you walk with it, it can feel like it's a ton that's on your back. But I'm not just going to be simply walking around the village. Nope, we're about to go and climb hills. I'm gonna go up one more time, and that'll pretty much be the end of the hill. And there we go. Behind. I I totally forgot what it's like to hang with them guys. But we got some good training in. Did some balance training, walked up and down the hill, and ran with weights on. So, yeah, I feel like I'm in need of a good shower right now. But that's the smell of hard work. So this is the pizza my aunt bought. It's Oz Pizza, and obviously it must be an independently owned company. But this is the pizza, and it does look good. Looks like she's already eaten 2 slices, so that means it came in 8 slices there. But since this is an independently owned company, obviously the calories aren't going to automatically pop up on Lose It, and I've already tried. And I looked on the company's website, and I don't see anything where calories are listed, nor do I know what all went into eating or making this pizza. Of course, I see the pineapples and the Canadian bacon, and I love that. And it looks like it's a little bit of stuffed crust as well. But since I don't know all that went into the pizza and making it, and I'm trying to make it to a goal, I am going to have to either pass on this or just take a really small slice. And when I mean small slice, it means like take 1 slice and cut it in half. I mean, I can make that sound decision because I'm not exactly that hungry right now. But I don't want to wait until I get hungry to make that decision, because then I will eat, the whole thing. But other than that, I still have some catfish in here, and I'm still going to eat a salad. So I guess I'll opt for a catfish tonight, a salad, and maybe half of a slice of this pizza. Okay, so this is the result of my logic. So looking at the pizza that I showed earlier, I estimated that each one of those slices, which it was 8 slices, must have been about 400 calories. So I reserved 2 slices for myself, but I took one of those slices and cut them in half. Now on my logit, I did put 400 calories to hold, but I'm only going to start off with half of that slice, putting this at estimated 200 calories. So I actually didn't eat the other slice or other half of that slice that I put out for earlier. It was kind of peppery tasting for me, but either way, I adjusted everything and Lose It from the 400 calories to the 200 calories. And I still have like 500 some calories left, so I guess I'll have a little room for some dessert here. But after all of that, I have like 200 some calories in the day. Like I said, I'm not going to try to strive to eat all of the calories if I know I'm not in for it. So, I think what I got is pretty much good. Yay, my winter squash and zucchini bloom. Woo! So I'm out on another run, but I'm going to give a quick little lesson for those that are tight in budget. As you can see, I'm in the dollar store right now, and I'm in their freezer section. Now, many dollar stores across the nation has made it easier for you to access food, and for pretty much a very, very low price. And though some things in the dollar store may not be of that much great quality, it's still possible to make healthy choices. Right now, I came to pick up some peas and carrots. Got 2 bags. This will cost me $1, pretty much. And here they also have certain meats. Now me, I like to buy my salmon, my fish, and everything from a market. I like to buy it fresh. I like to know that it's wild caught. And though a lot of labels and stuff, we'll get to labels a little later, it'll say wild caught, but it's not really, but at least it's not anything processed. If you look at the ingredient list, you'll see this is wild salmon fillet. It's pink salmon, water, sodium tripolyphosphate, just to retain the moisture. So it's simple ingredients, it's fish. Even if it was farm raised, it's something that's going to help you along your weight loss journey to get by until you can afford the good stuff. They even have shrimp, tilapia, those kind of things. So next time you're in the dollar store and you're like, well, I'm in a food desert, too many fast food places around, the dollar stores, all that kind of stuff doesn't have anything good, they have decent options for you to get by another day. Also, when you're talking olive oil, if you're talking any of the oils, let's see if I can find it. See, they have honey. They have honey. But I want to point out something with the oils. Let's see, vegetable oil, coconut oil. Well, oh, I see, yeah, see coconut oil. I'm looking for olive oil. But even if I can't find it, I want to say something about the olive oil. A lot of times you'll get what you call an olive oil blend. So that means that it's just a little bit of olive oil in there, but it's not a whole lot. So they'll oftentimes put something like soybean oil or canola oil or something in there with maybe 5% olive oil, but it's not olive oil. So in that case, if you're going to get something, I would opt for say some butter or anything like that. Butter, not margarine, but butter. Okay, so that, let me see, I couldn't find the olive oil. I wanted to show it to you, but just look at the ingredient list and you can't go wrong. Alright, so I'm right here in Aldi now, and I plan to make some trail mix. I have almonds, I have sunflower seeds, and raisins. I am kind of going back and forth between if I want to put chocolate or granola in it, and if I get chocolate, it's usually a dark chocolate that is from Kroger. And I'll tell you how I choose my dark chocolate a little later. Quickly, this is my dilemma that I'm having. Even if this ingredient list here is short, this one is long. This one gets you 1/4 of a cup, and 1/4 of a cups is basically a half a cup. So that'll be 240 calories for a half a cup of this versus 2/3 of a cup, 270 for this. Now 2/3 of a cup is greater than 1/2, but I don't like the fact that this one, so I get more. That's great. I mean, I get more for just a few calories, but I don't like the fact that this ingredient list is long, and I see sunflower oil as well as palm oil listed. So that's 2 versus just the one that I can live with, at least, canola oil. So that's my little dilemma. So I'm gonna be, oh, hold up, I got a little anime character thing going on. There we go. So I'm gonna be doing something a little different today, and I haven't had it in a while, and it used to be a childhood favorite of mine, and that was liver and onions. So it's pretty much done all the way through. That's good. But I wanted it a little juicier, and that was just my preference. But it's still very chewable. It's not tough or anything like that. And that's the most important thing when it comes to cooking liver. You want to make sure you keep flipping it, and you only cook it each side 10 minutes at a time. Really, actually 10 minutes altogether. So 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other, and if you need, extend out time. But this is near about, wow, perfect. Okay, so to explain this a little better, let's just say I decide I want to use 4 boxes of the raisins. Well, one box we see is 90 calories. So basically 90 times 4, we'll be putting that in the bag and add it all up on the Lose It app. We have here 1/4 of a cup is 120 calories. And let's just say if I use 6 cups of the 1/4, then you'll multiply this times the number of calories, and that's how much is actually going to go into the big bag. And the same thing with any of the other ingredients you want to put in your trail mix. So I'll start off with the raisins, and I'm terrible at math, kind of winging it as I go, but this is how it goes. So I have 4 boxes of raisins. I want to start out with at least that much to put into the trail mix bag. This is my trail mix bag. I'm going to use just a simple Ziploc bag. Sorry for the TV in the background. I am watching still Attack on Titans. So that's 1 box, 90 calories. Alright, so next, I'm going to go ahead and put my granola. I think I'm going to use just 4 of that. I'm going to move on now to my sunflowers. Now, 1/4 of a cup is a serving for the almonds. The sliced almonds, 170 calories. So, I have all of my desired ingredients in this trail mix bag. So now, I am just going to rattle it around. And you can mix this as much as needed. And these are just ingredients I choose to put in my trail mix. You may choose whatever else you want. So I decided that I want my serving size to be 1/4 of a cup. So what I do, I emptied all the bag, all of everything back into this bowl. And I am going to take my 1/4 of a cup and scoop that many ingredients, all of this, back into the bag. And that will be 1 scoop. I will keep doing that until the very end. So it's important that you keep count of just how many scoops you put back into this bag. And we can just, by fair say that this is 14 scoops. These are practically just crumbs left. All right, and here are the end results. It's going on 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna do a little bit of intermediate fasting while I drink some lemon alkaline water. So it's going on 5 o'clock here, and I just got done doing my hair, but I got a little bored, and I was like, let me go and do something I haven't done in a minute. I'm gonna need some field tips. I have no fletching on this, so I just went AWOL. Shooting left here. Okay, not that bad. To the 15. I feel like I'm really just getting warmed up. There we go. Always. Now on the 20. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pain. I think the arrow is kind of falling off. Not where I was aiming. But I'll make y'all think that. First one was all I needed. I'm out here on the trail, but before I hit the trail, I was feeling a little hungry, and I wanted to eat a little bit of the snack pack that I packed last night, but I'm so close to dinner where I was like, don't really want to spoil it. I'm a wild stallion, or mare, whatever. Good morning. It is Sunday, May 10th, 2020. Also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everyone that is a mother, will be a mother, and so on and so forth. But it's also weigh day. And as normal, I'm always, nervous, like, do good or not. But like I said, any progress is progress. Still got to move forward. I'm working on my body's time, what it's comfortable with losing, and let's get this over with. Okay, so not the number I was expecting to see, not by a long shot, especially coming from 156, going back up to 158, and my calorie count has been the same and everything like that. But you see, this is a realistic testament to what weight loss is. I've been doing this for 5 years, 3 years plateau, stayed between 160 and 165, didn't move, and now finally, back in March, things started to move again. So I'm still excited. I'm still very proud to be able to show you this. Not every day is going to be a victory. Not every weigh-in I'm going to be satisfied with. And you're going to have those days where you see a number that you're just like, yes, but then another number that's just like, go away scale. You just want to blow it up. But it's a very realistic thing. And am I shamed about it? No, because at least I know that I'm still counting my calories. I am still working out, And I can't get discouraged by something I really can't control. As I said earlier, it's probably not even so much as what I'm doing, it's just my body and what it's comfortable with. The human body, like I said, is designed to survive. And if it's seeing that I'm losing a lot more weight than what it's comfortable with, you know, it's gonna halt some action and be like, wait, gotta do some recalculations. But at least I'm being honest and realistic about it. And I'm not gonna go punish myself or anything. I'm not gonna go and lower my calorie count and starve myself or overwork out or do any bad diets and take supplements or nothing. No, I'm doing it the way a lot of people would traditionally do it. A lot of people would get up, they'll eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. I may not be eating lunch because, I don't feel like I need to, but yeah, the breakfast, lunch, still eating the dessert. You know, a lot of people are like, well, why don't you cut back on the desserts? Well, here's the realistic thing about that too. It's like, when will you, so if I do that, and I think a lot of people also end up doing that too, when they start seeing that they're not having any results, they'll try to cut out a lot of stuff. But once you do that, you start losing the weight, but can you live like that the rest of your life? Is what I'm thinking. It's like, no, you're going to want to eat dessert. You're going to want to eat something sweet. You're going to want, and then when you start eating that, it's going to gain back. So is it a realistic thing that you can live with the rest of your life? The goal here is not to quickly lose weight so I can make these videos and show you guys, oh look, it's so easy as possible, because no. The goal here is to find a sustainable, healthy lifestyle for myself. And if I know that I like sweets, I know that I like, you know, whatever it is I like, I need to find a way how to deal with it. But at the same time, keeping or maintaining or losing weight, and not just getting sloppy with it. So that's just pretty much how it goes, you know. The very important thing is that I am still working out, like I said, and I am still staying on top of what goes into my body and how much. So those are, if you're still controlling those key factors, something great is bound to happen. It's Sunday. I don't film on the Sundays. I like to use this day to relax. And that's, like I said, it's a part of the weight loss journey as well, just relaxing. And of course, your diet and your exercise, you know, all those things working in harmony to make a healthy lifestyle and a healthy weight. So I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know what I'm in for or anything like that, but I'm gonna relax, and tomorrow, start over, you know, do something a little different. Just keeping at it. We still got this, still got it. Thanks for all your support, love, peace, and happiness.